Oh, how exciting's this? Oh my goodness, guys, we're started up. Get ready to go. Dirty Bear Sweat Sauce. 1 second and one. Starting. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Mike Siegel. Welcome, Justine Marino. Welcome, Cecily. Everybody, welcome to the show. It's a big night. We started out different, and I started hitting buttons, and it's going to be fantastic. Let's go around the board. Let's tell everybody who you are, what you're all about. Mike Siegel, tell them all about you.
I'm a comedian. I'm doing this from Los Angeles, California. I am originally from Chicago, and I've been doing comedy a long time. I hosted some shows back in the day on TBS and HGTV and all that other stuff. And I have a travel podcast, the Travel Tales podcast, and I do some hosting on travel shows and things, and still do stand-up all around. So,
I love it. Well, welcome to the show, Mike. Thanks for wearing headphones. It's going to be fantastic. Big night. Cecily, tell them all about you, Cecily.
Hello. I'm from Texas. That's why I'm wearing a Cowboys hat, but also because I haven't taken a shower since maybe the 80s.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm a movie critic. I'm a comedian. I have a podcast called Board AF with my friend Stephanie Wilder-Taylor. It's very funny. And that's all I got.
That's lovely. Thanks for wearing your hat and getting in the bathtub for us. Justine Marino, tell them all about you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm Justine Marino. I'm a comedian in Los Angeles. I currently have a show on E! Called The Funny Dance Show, which I created, executive produced, and I host it. And I work on The Soup as well. And I know there's points involved here. I just wanted everyone to know I am wearing Ian's merch. So if I get points for that, I came to win.
I love it. Justine popping out in front with 10 points, starting to walk just with her intro. The other people
I didn't know bribery was part of this. I didn't know we could.
You gotta pay attention, Mike. You gotta pay quid pro quo or something like that. I don't know how the French people say it, but that's how we say it. Let's start it out, guys. Let's start it out right now. Let's get this game going. Let's start it out. Guys, what is the word that you have the most struggle spelling? What is the word you have the most struggle spelling? Let's start out with you, Cecily. What is the word?
Thermometer. And it's a bad time to not be able to spell that. I can't spell it.
Oh, tough to buy it online if you can't spell it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's go with you, Mike. What word gives you the shits?
For some reason, niece. When I talk about my niece and the I before E thing, and I was like, well, there's certain words, there's an exception and all that. It's like I'm wrong every time.
I love it. He's got no niece. He's got nephew. Justine Marino.
Mine's kind of dirty, but I really have a lot of trouble spelling diarrhea. I actually had to come up with a cue for myself, which is R like a pirate, and then Hia.
How many times are you spelling diarrhea that you had to come up with?
Yeah, I was wondering how often this comes up.
Awesome. My God, you are prepared for a spelling bee with one word. That is it. Oh, welcome. Let's give some points away. Cecily, you're gonna get 98.7. I think that's the normal temperature for you.
Yay!
Mike, I've got 3 nieces, so you'll get 3. And Justine Marino, you get 0. Let's continue on, because you know why? You've got diarrhea. Let's continue on. Boy, this show's starting out great tonight, guys, even though we had a little bit of difference on the beginning. It's starting out good. What I forgot to mention, people on the side will be making comments. They'll answer too, and we'll just throw some things up like Heather just threw up there. She said, smiley, happy, cry, cry. That's what she said. Jeff Clark said, wash your hands, soap up to 20 seconds. That's what he said. Just out of the blue, just said that. Just make sure everybody wash their hands up to 20 seconds. That's what's going to kill the bug right there. That's how you don't get diarrhea, washing your hands. Let's continue on. Oh, my God. Cecily just fell right off the screen. There she's back. Oh my God. Guys, this is exciting. This is an exciting question to have to ask you. What is a talent that is on your resume that is a lie?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Cecily.
We've lost Cecily. Cecily, can you hear us?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear us? Go out and then come back in.
What do I do?
Go. I'm going to text you. Hold on, everybody.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, we're going to ask you a question. I'm going to text her. What is a talent that is on your resume that is a lie? Mike Siegel?
That's a lie? Oh, man. Oof. I may have put in horseback riding as a special skill. and I have no idea how to ride a horse. Never did, never could. I think maybe I was on I trotted on one once, and like a nature walk. You know, it's one of those campground things. They lead kids around them.
I love it. Mike lying about being able to ride a horse. That's how you get all fucked up right there. Justine?
I'm
sorry.
Mike, what were you going to say?
Yes.
No, that did come up once. They were like, I was at a commercial thing something I had to shoot for HGTV, one of those medieval times places. Yes. We were doing like a product thing there, and they wanted to do this comedy bit where I was going to ride in on the horse wearing like chainmail, like a knight. And they're like, hey, it says it on your resume, you could do this. And I was like, yes, I can. And then no, couldn't.
Oh, that's terrible.
Had to cheat it with a stuntman.
That's how you get killed in medieval times right there. You gotta be careful. That's how you get killed right there. Justine, what did you lie about on your resume?
I think I had martial arts on my resume, which I was a Taibo instructor in college. So I somehow justified putting full-blown martial arts on my resume so I could be the next Jennifer Garner. Obviously, that worked out for me perfectly.
Oh, Justine, just fucking, that's how you get beaten up in a fight saying I'm a black belt. Turns out you just got a belt on. That's no good. Cecily, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this game is getting good again. It's getting good again. Everybody's back in. Cecily, what did you lie about on your resume? What is the talent that you lied about on your resume that you can't do?
I think I said I could juggle, and I don't know why. Like, what good is that going to do for anybody? Like, what job am I going to get that I want?
Right.
That was from Microsoft, too.
Oh, Jesus. Microsoft, I can juggle? That's interesting. Way to lie and really take it to an extreme. Guys, I'm going to give some points away in a second. The reason I bring this up, I was in a movie not too long ago, and I wanted to brag about it. It was about a chimpanzee that snowboarded and skateboarded, and it was fantastic. Anyways, there was a young man that was on the movie that lied that he could snowboard. That young man was a little person, and he couldn't actually snowboard. The director was mad. The director tied a rope to the guy's wrist and dragged him all around the ski hill. It was very interesting. I just wanted to give everybody a warning. That's why you shouldn't lie on your resume. Let's give some points away. Let's give some points away for honesty. I'm going to give 1,700 to Mike Siegel because that's when the medieval times were. Justine Marino, I'm going to give you, how many? 22. I'm going to give you 22, Justine Marino. Cecily, just for getting knocked out, coming back in, finding out. I'm going to juggle you 3. We're going to give you 3.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. Making sure we mark this down. We don't want to forget any of the numbers. Look at this. Cody Simmons. I lied about writing my own book. That's fucking bullshit right there. I lied about writing my own book. Oh my God. That guy wanted to get some.
What happens when they ask you, hey, can I read that? And he's like, you know what? We're all out of copies of it.
You guys have my book that I haven't written? I love that. This is awesome. Guys, this is a very personal question. How many siblings do you have? How many siblings do you have? Let's start out with Justine Marino.
I have no siblings. I'm an only child till I die.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Cecily?
I have one brother, but my parents are pretty naughty, so who knows how many others.
I love it. Oh, for a girl that doesn't bathe, sure, parents are getting around. That is fantastic. Mike, how many siblings do you have?
I have 2, a brother and a sister. I'm in the middle.
2, a brother and a sister. Let's give everybody the points that they said. 0 for Justine. Cecily gets 1. Mike gets 3. Oh, that's a good point. By the way, guys, this follow-up question goes along well. Do you think this show is harder if you're an only child? Do you think this show is harder because you don't want to share the other screen time with other people? Let's start out with Cecily. What do you think?
I forgot the question. I zoned out. I don't know why.
Are you on drugs?
I wish. You know that if I had them, I would be on them. But no, I think it's probably harder if you're an only child. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, of course. Mike, let's go with you next because that'll upset Justine because she's used to getting all the attention.
Oh, I'm sure it's difficult for her. She wants the entire screen to herself, as she's always had the entire screen to herself since day one.
I love it. Let's give everybody some points. Mike, 25, Cecily, 32, Justine, 0. Come on, let's continue on. Good times right there. Good times. Guys, this is pretty exciting. We're going to stick along the family thing. And before we go to the family thing, I got to bring up, this show is sponsored by Bananas. Bananas, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Bananas, they come with their own wrapper. Bananas. Let's continue on. Guys, tell me about your most embarrassing family photo. Tell me about your most embarrassing family photo. Cecily, your family sounded weird.
Me. I have a really weird family, and I was in a performing arts. I went to performing arts high school, wherein I was a mime, and we had.
Hold on, performing arts high school.
I won, arts magnet, yeah.
Kind of like Fame.
High school in Dallas.
Kind of like Fame.
Yeah, like Fame. Exactly like Fame.
God, that is awesome.
And so, yeah, I wanted to be a mime in our family photo, and nobody liked it. It wasn't cute, it wasn't cool, but I did that. I was a mime.
You were a mime in a family photo. I love it. Justine.
I will say there is one photo that haunts my family and I from when I was a sophomore in high school. It's in black and white, and we just look so fucking cheesy. We look like a 90s sitcom. You know, my dad's like back to back with my mom, and he's just got this slick back hair and a blazer on, and it just looks like it's a sitcom called Only Child or something. And that is on everyone's fridge, and everyone endlessly makes fun of us because we're all very vain in the Marino family.
I love it. It also sounds like you guys might have been a rock trio back in the we're a rock trio, and we do nothing but Led Zeppelin songs. It's fantastic. Mike?
I can count maybe the amount of family photos that all five of us together in, maybe I have a handful of them, and we've only sat for a couple formal ones. But the one that really comes to mind, I think it was about 12. And I was about 14, which is an awkward age at any point. You don't want to capture that moment in your life ever. But just had a very unflattering collar. I think the lapels went out to there, and orange shag carpet, in front of our. It was horrible. Everything about it is so dated and terrible that I actually had it displayed for a laugh in my house. So people love it. But really, they were going, "Oh, that's a sweet photo." I would go, "No, it's not. You don't have to be nice." It's horrible.
I love it, guys. That is fantastic. The fact that none of you were concerned about your shame and gave it up. I'm going to give you all a billion points for that. A billion around the board. Everybody gets a billion points. My God. Yes, it's like Chinese money. There's a lot. Anyways, let's continue on. Somebody's having a lot of fun in this game. One guy just said this. This is very interesting from Cody. My dad took a nude picture of me sleeping in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
There's so many questions.
He was 30 at the time, though. He was 30.
He was 30, but why was he nude in the bathtub? And it's the worst place to sleep. It's the worst place. That's how you drown. Come on, Cody. Get it together. Get it together. Guys and girls, after you got a billion points, I think you were probably feeling like the king of the walk, the cock of the talk, whatever they said. Here's a question. When you're in a relationship and it's time to get out of it, do you prefer to be broken up with, or do you prefer to break up? Are you the breaker-upper or the one that gets broken up with? Which makes you get out of that relationship easier? Let's start out with Mike. Mike, I feel like you break a lot of hearts.
No. I think it was just like, usually when it's somebody's breaking up with me, I usually see it coming. So actually, I kind of think it's a relief sometimes when they do the jobs, because I'm that much of a pussy.
Girls, if you're looking for a pussy, Mike's your man.
Didn't have to worry about that conflict. Wow. All right. What a relief.
Cecily, do you break up, or do you like to be broken up with?
I like to be broken up with, and I have a little trick though, because sometimes I want to do the breaking up, but they don't do it. So I just act horrendous so that they'll, you know what I mean? I'll just say the dumbest things so that they'll do it. But then sometimes they don't do it. So I find myself in 10-year relationships when it should have been 6 months.
Oh my God.
I like Cecily and mine's passive aggression. I love
you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Justine, how about you? You take them down?
As an only child, I like to break up. I like to do the breaking up. It's all about me. So if you can't be on board with that, see ya. And actually, my long relationship in high school, I just moved to LA, and we just never really, we didn't even really break up. I broke up via just moving.
Buy a movie. That is awesome. Just leave. And you can do that with a small family. It's going to be tough for Siegel.
Yeah.
I like Max Matthew. I would break up with you so hard. That is awesome. Just creepy as shit. I would totally break up with you. Oh my God, I want to break up with you. Guys, I was supposed to give points away for that, but I didn't really pay attention because I was checking out the other things. So why don't you give yourselves points for that? Wouldn't that be exciting if you guys all gave yourself points? Cecily, what are you going to give for yourself for points?
Negative 400 points.
Negative 400. Mike?
I'm going to keep with the theme. Everybody else give me the points first, and then I'll react to it.
Okay. 7,500.
You know, breaking up. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the whole.
Yeah.
That was the whole.
He couldn't even give
Tying
himself
it back
points.
around. I'm trying to. It was yeah. It was, that was
Justine,
weak.
what would you
That
like
was
to give
weak.
yourself? If
I'm
mom and
gonna-
dad were going to give you points, Justine, what would they give you?
They would give me 1 billion points. And I have to give that to myself because I'm sorry, to just move away and avoid a breakup via just leaving the state, I think that's worth
That's
1 billion
good.
points. That's so much commitment. I uprooted my life for that.
You should give yourself points that are a zip code.
breakup.
90210. 90210 for Justine.
I'll give myself 80206 because I moved from Denver. So bye.
Oh,
That's like the ultimate ghosting. Like you
Yeah.
just like literally ghosted. Your ghost was left behind.
much
you have to
much
die.
easier before the internet. Much easier before the internet. Oh, I'll tell you
I
that.
leave you with my spirit.
Oh, that's you can't break up with them like that much anymore. Guys, it's tough times. It's tough times, right now. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. I'm going to have to take it down. Before I tell you that, I got to let you know, we're sponsored by Dog Bag. Dog Bags. If you're taking your dog for a walk, pick up the poop with Dog Bags. Dog Bags, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Let's continue on. Guys, what do you think's going to change in your life now that this thing called the pandemic has moved in and kicked us all in the nuts? How do you think your life is going to change? Who should we start with? Ian Bagg, how's it going to change your life? Well, first of all, I'm going to move the shades so there isn't a light in the middle of my face. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Let's continue on. Mike, how's it going to change your life?
I don't know if I'm going to bring back the handshake. I'm a big fan of like the Japanese bow, which is very kind of it's very respectful. There's no touching, or maybe do the Taiwanese
It's
Samadhi.
respectful until you take a sword to the chest because a guy thought a thing was about to start.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the way I couldn't even say what a thing's going to
A thing
start.
was about it was going to start.
Sword fight is what this called. Cecily?
I'm gonna wash my hands a lot more. I never bathed, as you know. We discussed this. I don't shower, so I guess I'm gonna have to shower.
You're going to start
I
having to clean it
shower.
up. Don't, too late, you filthy little thing. Let's continue on. Justine, what's going to change with you?
Well, I'm OCD, so I was already an avid hand washer many times a day. I think I'm just going to embrace that more and just proudly wash. I used to shame wash before, but now that this is out in the open, I can openly wash my hands as much as I really want to.
Good
Now
for
you're a
you.
trailblazer. You're a pioneer.
I am.
Good for you. Good for you. Guys, I'm going to give you all $1,700 each. That's how much medical is a month here in the USA. So $1,700. Congratulations, guys. Keep yourself healthy. I love it. Guys and gals, I'm trying to change it because I say guys a lot, and a lot of people get upset because I mean everybody, but some people say you should say gals too. So I got to say guys and gals, not just guys. Let's continue on.
Everyone.
I fucking love it, guys. This next question is very important. We're going through a session right here, but I've noticed it for a couple of years. A lot of kids getting homeschooled. Guys, the people that are homeschooled, are they shitty athletes? Are homeschooled kids shitty athletes? Let's start out with you, Cecily.
Absolutely, yes. I
Yes.
mean, I'm a football person. Yes, they
Yes.
they can't throw a ball.
Yes. Oh, and you can't even throw a football? Did you? But you weren't homeschooled. You went on to that fame school. That's what happened to you.
I was a mime. We can throw a football. There's just no football. You understand?
You're
You can
break.
mime it.
You're breaking the first rule of miming. You're telling me about it. All right, let's move on. Mike, homeschool kids. Are they good or bad at athletes?
I think they'd be worse because like two-man dodgeball is a lot less fun when it's just you and your brother in the
Wow.
basement.
It definitely gets PE over quicker.
Yeah.
I'm out. Justine, you grew up alone.
I know. I was going to say, I feel like I can speak to this. I do think they're bad athletes because I was a not very good athlete as an only child, and I was still going to school with kids. So just having not having partners to play with growing up, I sucked at soccer,
You sucked at soccer. I love it. I love this. I didn't even ask. Cody just said they're dumb. They're dumb. He's a nice fella right there. They're dumb.
Uh-oh.
I'd fire you. I'd
hold
break up
on.
with you so hard. I'd break up with
you.
you so hard.
Michelle Mitchell gets all fired up. Fuck you. I'm a homeschool mom, and I just dedicated my entire being to making sure these little fuckers are glad again. Oh, Michelle Mitchell. Oh, my God. She's very fired up. I'm going to go back to this. They're dumb. Anyways, let's continue on. We got to give some points away. I wasn't homeschooled. I went to public school, so I don't know how much 52 is. So I'm going to make you get 52, Mike Siegel. I'm going to give Cecily. When was the last time the Dallas Cowboys won the won the big football trophy? What year was it?
That was the last time was 96.
You get 96. Justine Marino?
Fair.
Yeah.
Let's give you, you were not good at sports. You've got a show on E. You don't need any more points. You're doing just fine. You 0. Continue on. I like it. Take the girl that's doing the best down. Not that but she's got a show right now. We're all just sitting around. By the way, Cecily, I prefer if you rated a movie while we're here. I'd like for you to rate a movie, not rate a movie.
You want a movie review?
Yes, I would like
a review.
Yes, I'm going to make everybody do a movie review. Hold on, wait for it. Everybody's going to do it. I'm going to make everybody do it. Hold on. I got excited. I got ahead of myself. I apologize. Guys and girls, what's the best teenage movie you ever seen? What is the best teenage I'm sorry, I've just had a seizure in the middle of this, and for some reason I'm thinking about Tijuana.
You're okay.
What is the best teenage movie you've ever seen? And give me a quick little review of that movie. Let's start out with Cecily.
Okay, teen movie 16 Candles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
she took my answer.
John Hughes movie.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your answer? You
That's
can just
okay.
change it to Pretty in Pink. Any other John Hughes movie. So that's the one. 16 Candles is perfect.
And why is it perfect?
Oh, because it's funny. It's John Hughes made it so that weird people like me in high school could wear like hats with flowers on them and still be like acceptable. You know what I mean? I wanted to be like the Molly Ringwald. And that's why it's perfect, because it like spoke to everybody, but it was also just hilarious. And it's so non-politically correct. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
no, that's good. I love it. Nice review and nice answer. 16 Candles. Let's go with a boy this time. Mike Siegel, what made you excited when you were a teenager?
Well, I was going to say 16 Candles as well, because that's right in my wheelhouse of when I was a teenager. But the first real teen movie I saw that really spoke to me was probably Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which it just seemed, like they were all having a lot more fun. And I think I was just about to get into high school. So I thought like I couldn't wait to get there because it was going to be so much fun and hang out with guys like that. And it was going to be so cool. And then I got there and it wasn't nearly as cool and fun, but it was still, I'll always go back to it, I think.
I like this. Hooper taking you down, Cecily. They've made movies since 1988. Does she know that? Oh, man. Seems like Hooper's got a little bit of a crush and he doesn't know how to say I like you, so he just tells you to fuck you. I love that. Mike Siegel said Fast Times at Ridgemont High. 16 Candles by Cecily. Justine, what was your movie?
I do love John Hughes, but I have to go with Clueless, because I just think Clueless is a perfect movie. It's 90 minutes, it's in and out, jokes, so many jokes, and it was directed and written by a woman, which I love seeing.
We love that.
I love Alicia Silverstone so much. It put her on the map, and it put a lot of people on the map, and I just fucking love Clueless.
I love it. Great answers, but wrong. The answer is Better Off Dead. Better Off Dead is the answer. I apologize. You guys tried real hard there. You really did really well, but Better Off Dead is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. Everybody's pretty exciting. Guys, this is a question about your family again. I know a lot of people try to keep the questions in a certain section, but I'm a little bit of an idiot, so I move my questions all around. What was some advice your parents gave you as a child that actually turned out to be helpful? What was some advice your parents gave you as a child that actually turned out to be helpful? Ready for this one? Your parents didn't need much information, Justine, because they only had one child. What did they tell you?
My dad always said to save my money, and I think that's great advice. I don't know that I took it too well until later into my adulthood, but I think saving your money is always a great thing, especially when you're in a pandemic.
Yes, and they didn't tell you. They come one every 102 years. Cecily!
My mom told me not to wax my eyebrows, but I did that anyway. So I waxed them right off. I don't really have them anymore. And I can't think of any advice they gave me that was, because they said to spend all my money. They didn't say to save it. They just said, spend all your money. You'll always get more. That was bad advice.
Oh my God.
There's not gonna be any pandemics or anything. Don't worry about it.
Just go and spend your money, but not on your eyebrows. That's what they said. That is awesome.
Yeah,
There's going to be
touch your
more.
eyebrows.
Oh, I love this. Michelle, people are dicks. Mike,
People are dicks.
I think those people she's talking about are your parents, but I'm pretty sure she said it wrong. Anyways, Mike, what was some advice your parents gave you that turned out to be useful?
I think my dad told me try not to hang out with people dumber than you.
Oh,
Try to hang out with people a
Yes.
little smarter than you, and that'll raise your game up, and don't sink down to your idiot friends' levels. I found that to be pretty good advice.
Your dad says, play in a league above yourself. Be the dumbest one in the room. That's what your dad says. That is awesome.
Buy the crappiest house in the best neighborhood.
Your dad is nice and smart at the same time. Look, son, chances are you're going to be smart in a room a lot, but I want you to take yourself out of that, and I want you to get dumb. I want you to get dumb. But I like my friends. Well, then you might want to stop learning, you little shit. That is fantastic. I'm going to give Cecily 27 points. I'm going to give Justine 3, and I'm going to give Mike Siegel 22.5. Let's continue on. Guys and gals, what is your go-to Halloween outfit? What is your go-to Halloween outfit? Mike, I'll probably go with you last because I know it's going to be something slutty. Let's start out. Let's go with Cecily. Cecily, what's your go-to Halloween outfit?
Is that me?
That's your name, Cecily? Yeah.
I missed. I'm sorry. I didn't hear. I'm having a hard time hearing. I don't know why.
I think your parents should have said, get a better computer. That's the advice they should have told you to get right there. My God, I'm all over. Thanks for doing the show. I'm still going to punch you in the tit. That's fantastic.
You're around. Alanis Morissette. I used to go as her a lot.
Oh, yes.
The question?
Oh, that's a great answer.
You know what that is? Ironic.
That is ironic.
Isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah. It's about rain! Okay, let's continue on. Mike Siegel, tell us about your slutty outfit.
For one shoot, they had me dress as a like a TBS thing I did. They gave me a mechanic's jumpsuit, which it's all the one piece thing with my little monogram there. So it doubles as like Jason. If you throw a hockey mask, it could be like an airline pilot.
Oh.
I go back to that jumpsuit. It's in a pinch.
And you don't get blood on your body when you're hiding one. Let's continue on. Justine, what's your go-to outfit?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I had a slutty Robin Hood costume from when I was 19 that I repurposed year after year. I went as Peter Pan. Sometimes I would take the belt off. I would go as Robin Hood or Peter Pan until that costume fell apart. So
I love it.
slutty Peter Pan / Robin Hood was my go-to.
You just went as a boy every year. You're like, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go as a twink. That's what I'm gonna go. Going as a twink. I'm gonna get crazy with it. That is fantastic.
Not just any boy, a slutty boy.
A slutty boy. A slutty little boy trying to find an older man to get himself some free vehicles, if you know what I'm talking about. That is awesome. Guys, we got a couple more questions before we move it into Picket Round. But before we go into Picket Round, I got to bring up some things that are going on. It's serious times out there. I want to tell you about a comedy club called the Laugh Factory. It's not open right now. See all those people lined up to go in there? They're not going in there right now because it's closed. But if you could do me a favor, when comedy starts back up and the world, make sure you go see comedy. We'll be there waiting for you to laugh, and we'll all have masks on so nobody gets spit on. The Laugh Factory is in Hollywood. It's a great club. Make sure you go see it. By the way, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. If you want to sweat and you want some sauce, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce, proud sponsor of the bag. All right, let's continue on. By the way, I forgot to mention this right there. Hockey pucks, also a proud sponsor of the Bag Show. If you want to play hockey, you're going to need a puck. Otherwise, you're just skating. Hockey pucks. All right, let's continue on. That's pretty exciting right there. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of you can answer this question, but I'm not sure all three of you can. This is a pretty tough question that I came up with today while I was sitting around writing these questions. You're ready for it? Here it comes. What actually happens and is for sale in Hobby Lobby? What is for sale and actually happens in Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby. Heard a lot about it. Don't know what the fuck's going on, but they're really fired up at that place. Let's start out with Justine.
I'm so glad you asked me. Hobby Lobby is a craft store. They have, I think, fabrics and yarn and things to make posters and stickers. It's just a hobby place. It's a lobby for all your hobbies.
Oh my God, it sounds like an art teacher's store. Don't like it at all. Cecily?
I was gonna say that they sell like Starbucks and crosses, but I don't know.
Starbucks and crosses. Love it.
Kind of specific.
Mike Siegel?
The first thing that jumped into my mind was either like thumbtacks or popsicle sticks or some other thing that you make stuff with in art class. A lot of glue. I'm guessing glue.
I love it. I actually Googled it. You're all wrong. Abortions. Abortions happen in Hobby Lobby. Let's continue on. Let's move on. We got one last. What's that? Yeah, just go right down in. They got popsicle sticks and glue in there. Everything's going to be fine. Here's the last question, guys. This is pretty exciting. I love having you on the show. Really proud of having you here. Really like it. Justine, can you show everybody the shirt you're wearing so I can let them know about my merch?
Yes, I'm so happy.
Look at that.
And I did put on a bra for this. This is Ian Bagg's Drop It t-shirt. It's a very soft cotton. It's just so soft. I've had it for a while. It didn't shrink. I've washed it several times, and it is so cute and comfy. And look, that's little Pearl Bag on there.
That's the little dog.
Attire.
I love it. You can get that. You can get that on ianbag.com. And by the way, I've seen Justine wear that shirt 2 different types of ways. She said she's wearing a bra tonight, so the ears are different on it. And when she doesn't wear a bra, the arms are different on it. Anyway, took her down there, feeling good about myself, having a big night tonight. Here it is. Here's the last question. What is your favorite white trash food? What is your favorite white trash food?
Oh, I used to be fat, so this is hard.
Ready. Siegel, you don't go crazy, so let's ask you, what's your white trash favorite food?
I usually go with a Hostess product, either the Ding Dong, but my favorite would have to be the Suzy Q.
The Suzy Q.
The Suzy Q. Did you have it? You may not have had them up there in Canada.
No.
It's just like 2 pieces of chocolate in the middle. It was about the size of a little
brick.
You
froze up there. You froze up there. I don't know who came. Somebody from Tasty Cakes came flying through and made you stop talking. So what did you say? It's 2 pieces of chocolate with
2 pieces of like chocolate cake with basically whipped cream in the middle of it. It's basically an ice cream sandwich, but no ice cream.
Oh, it's a non-iced cream sandwich. Someone's just walked into the room for Justine. She's getting excited, or she's looking at the fridge. Okay, let's move over to Cecily. Cecily, what's your favorite white trash food?
Okay, this is kind of a weird made-up thing. Okay, I made up a thing.
Oh,
you go to the store, you get Cool Whip, right? You get like whipped cream. Cool Whip. You take the Cool Whip. You take like what's it called? Miss Swiss, like the chocolate powder that you can make like hot
Swiss
cocoa
Miss.
with. Right? You pour the whole powder thing into the Cool Whip. You mix it up and you just eat it with your fingers.
Oh my God! I didn't say how do you eat a snack like your white trash. I said what's your favorite white trash food. You changed the game completely there. That was fantastic. Good for you. Good for you, but good for you, Alanis. I love that. That was great. Way to go. That's like rain. All right, Justine, what is your favorite white trash?
I mean, I have to go Hostess Snowball, but I don't eat them anymore because I'm vegan. So as a vegan, I would say Fritos. I fucking love Fritos. I'll crunch them up and put them on a peanut butter sandwich. I'm yum, 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 yum. They're so good.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked that Fritos are vegetarian.
Yeah. I thought Fritos.
I thought they were made in the belly of a pig. I honestly thought they were deep fried in the belly of a pig. Fantastic. Those are all great answers. I love it. By the way, a lot of people said deep fried Mars bars. Cody looking up the camera.
Oh yes.
Just an LOL. That's an LOL bar. I don't know. Cool Whip at Cecily. So
wow.
Cooper is all over Cecily.
Yes.
I love it. Spam sandwich by Shane. That's interesting.
Yes, Sam.
7-Eleven nachos. That's pure white trash right there. Oh my God. Does your cheese come out of a straw? Put it in me. I love that. I love that. That is fantastic. Thanks, guys, for giving all those. Oh my goodness, guys! Guess what time it is? It's time for pick it. It's time for pick it. It's time for pick it. Get it out of there, pick it. Oh my God. I got to figure out how to get rid of Kevin Baltz. He's in there fucking with the 7-Eleven nachos all over the place. I don't even know. Chris French will say something and then I'll do that. And then we'll go bam, back to there. Guys, it's going to start off with Mike and then it's going to go to Justine and it's going to go to Cecily. We're going to do probably about 3 to 5 rounds of this. This is where you save children that don't have parents. For every answer you get right, one child will be saved. All right, let's continue on. Ready, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, you look frozen there. I was concerned. Get ready. Text or call?
Text.
Oh, very nice. Justine, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Cecily, TV or podcast?
TV.
Oh, nice. Michael, facts of life or different strokes?
Different strokes.
No, different strokes. Justine, fireman or policeman?
With firemen.
Ooh, Cecily, fib or lie?
Lie.
Lie. Dangerous. Mike, massage or stretch?
Massage.
Justine, beer or wine?
Wine.
Cecily, solar or wind?
Say it again.
Solar or wind?
Solar.
Solar. Wind causes cancer. Mike, camping or hotel?
Hotel.
Justine, North Dakota, South Dakota?
Oh, North Dakota.
Ah, very nice. Cecily, last one. Crab or lobster?
Oh, crab.
Oh,
Not
I
crabs.
love it. Not crabs. No, not crabs. That'd be a very interesting question. Crabs or syphilis? Guys, I'm going to have to add up the points right now to see who won this. Right here, we've got to carry the 6, 14, 22, minus 7, 28 over here. If you move it over here, according to the new way to do math, you have to add this over here, 3.14. A yield sign means slow down. And the winner tonight is Cecily Knobler! Cecily Knobler! You've won nothing. Congratulations. Call your family. Let them know you're bringing nothing home. It's fantastic. Actually, nobody loses on this game here. What I want you to do, I want you to tell them where they can find you, what you're all about, what you got going on. Just tell them everything about you. And then we're going to go to Mike Siegel and we're going to end it with Justine. Go ahead.
Okay. You can find my podcast. It's called Board AF. It's on Apple Podcasts with Stephanie Wilder Taylor. I'm on the radio, a bunch of radio stations. I don't know how to plug that. And I'm on Twitter at Cecily Says Stuff.
Oh, Cecily Says Stuff. And then some stranger just says, fuck you. That is awesome. Mike?
Yes.
You can find me at funnymike.com and Funny Mike on.
Well, I'm going to say we're going to have to we're going to have to raise some money for his internet. You froze up, Mike. I hate to tell you.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, it was very interesting. You look so professional, and then all of a sudden you look like you're just like, ooh, seizure boy.
Am I back?
What's that?
Am I back?
You're back now. You're back now.
Okay. Yeah, funnymike.com. How's that?
Funnymike.com. A very funny guy. One of the best hosts ever. If I had a show and you need a handsome guy on it, fucking Mike Siegel. That's the way I
What
go.
a nice thing for
Justine.
Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at JustineMachine1. And you can find me Wednesdays on E for the Funny Dance Show. It's at 11 p.m. Eastern. And we have a marathon this week. So after the episode, they'll be running the whole season. So
That's how you get people. That's how you get people with the marathon.
The whole marathon. And I have a new podcast called Glitter and Garbage with Justin Martindale on iTunes and Spotify. So check that out. Thank you so much.
Are you glitter or garbage on that podcast?
Obviously, I'm glitter. Justin
I knew it. Just checking. You're not used to getting teased a little because you're an older child, so I had to bring it up. Thank you guys for being on the show. Make sure you go to ianbag.com where you can pick up a serving pearl or a hockey shirt. You've seen what it looks like. Guys and girls, we'll be back tomorrow. We got 3 coaches from the NHL. We got 3 hockey coaches tomorrow from the NHL. We got a Las Vegas Knights coach. We got the Ottawa Senators coach, and we've also got Marco Sturm from the LA Kings. It's going to be a big game tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you share and like and return and rate. Just share this fucking thing, people. I do it for you. I do it for you. And good night.